Friday. They picked me for a mission. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Logan and welcome to the channel. Today, we are back for part 6 of reading the weirdest Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction stories we can find on the Diary of Wimpy Kid subreddit. And by this point, I'm pretty sure we all know how these things go, so let's waste no time and get to the first story, The Event. It all started around noon. Dad called from work telling us that he would not make it home since authorities advised us not to go outside. At first I thought it was because of the snow, but sirens outside made it very clear something much worse was going on. Manny was acting weird. He was fussy and talking gibberish. Not long after, the power went out, leaving in the dark and cold. It was around 9 p.m. when I heard Mom outside, begging us to open the door. This would not have been an issue if Mom was not standing right next to us when this happened. That night, we did not sleep, and whatever was outside did not either. Oh hell no, this is some sort of the siren head dude? This is reminding me of that guy, because apparently he mimics the sounds of people you know. I do not like this story. It's spooky as hell. It has been a week since this all began, and things weren't looking good. Mom just stares at the wall now, no matter what we do, and Roderick locked himself up in his room. Fortunately, Rowley showed up and he seemed fine. He told me that his parents weren't home when it all began, and he haven't heard from any of them since, so I let him stay with us. He helped me bury the Bates today, so we actually managed to get everything done before nightfall. Manny has been hidden in the treehouse for a while now. He has been leaving some squirrel carcasses outside, and since it seemingly keeps them at bay during the night, we started doing the same. I have no idea where Manny gets the squirrels from, but if there's one thing that I've learned during this week is that some things are better left unanswered. Something happened to the moon yesterday. Moonlight came in through the windows during the night, brighter than the sun on a shiny day. Not only did it make me uneasy, but it also made the things outside irritated. Fearing the worst, me and Riley grabbed whatever supplies we had at hand and locked ourselves inside the bathroom. Thank God we boarded up the doors and windows yesterday. There was a knock on the bathroom door. It was Mom. She told us that the moon was beautiful and that we should take a look. She started getting more and more insistent after a while, banging on the door and urging us to reveal ourselves to it. That probably was the longest night of my entire life. When the sun rose on the following day, Mom was gone, and so was our car. I don't think we'll be seeing her anytime soon. Not that I wanted to. We had at least 3 other emissions this week. That's the name we gave to that moon phenomenon. It seems to happen randomly at nights, without any warning, so we started keeping the curtains closed after nightfall. Oh, and Roderick finally showed up. He came out of his room at around noon. Surprisingly, he seemed fine, except for a very nasty burn on his arm. He told us that the moonlight caused it. He wasn't feeling so well, but at least he ate the food we gave him. As for Manny, I haven't seen him around for a while now, which is bad. Actually, we're running out of squirrels, so there's no way I'm using our limited supply of food as bait. We're going to find some stronger wood to barricade our windows because the things outside get nasty during emissions. If they manage to get inside, there's no way we'll be able to fend so many off. Hell, I don't even think there's a way to kill those things. Well, speak of the devil, Manny appeared not long after my last entry. The thing about Manny as of lately is that he just shows up, out of nowhere. I randomly find him around the house doing normal things like grabbing food or going to the bathroom. Then he turns a corner and poof, he's gone. I found him on the living room today, watching TV. He just sat there staring at the black screen quietly. He never responds to me or anyone else, so I didn't even bother this time. Roderick has been feeling a lot better recently, and he has become strong enough again to help us gather supplies and stuff. Today we managed to get his van going again, so we might be able to do better supply runs now. His arm is still looking nasty. He says it doesn't hurt, but it itches like hell. I hope it doesn't get infected or anything, because as far as I know, he's the only family I have left. I went to check on Rowley just after I woke up today, and he seemed pretty shaken up. When I asked him what was wrong, he told me that he had this nightmare where we both got into a fight, and it escalated to the point of aggression. He said that, in the dream, he grabbed the lamp and smashed my head open. I assured him that I was alive and well, and that it was just a bad dream, and that it would never actually happen. I gave him the little bit of chocolate that he had left, and that cheered him up a bit. After giving him a reassuring hug, I asked him to check on Roderick. Truth is, I needed some time alone after that. I probably should have told them that I had the same exact dream. Oh shit. Okay, I think they had the dream of them in the future and something goes wrong, because after this, there's only one more page. So something's gonna go down, and I think they're probably all gonna die. It has been a while since I last updated this thing. A lot has happened in the last week. Roderick is fucking dead. His arm was getting worse and worse. I knew I should have done something. I looked everywhere for some medicine, antibiotics, whatever, but I didn't find any. It happened a few days ago. Roderick said the itching was getting more and more unbearable, and he kept scratching it, again and again and again. I felt itchy just from watching. Me and Rowley woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of him furiously scratching. I was expecting something bad, and I got something much worse. And yeah, that's the end of the story. Another cliffhanger, which happens a lot with these fan fiction stories, which sucks because I actually really like this story. There was some good writing. I know I say this a lot, but it was probably one of the top 3 stories we've read so far. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good story, but again, another cliffhanger. Those are so annoying. Alright, so for this next story, it is called And Now for Something Completely Different. Monday, December 15th. This is the second day of living with my new family, and I really hate it. I, Greg Heffley, took a $20 bill out of my mother's purse. So Roderick shapeshifted himself into me so I would get in trouble for his actions. And guess what? He got off scot-free. The goblin he snitched on is now going to follow me everywhere, even in the shower. Saturday, December 20th. Today Manny decided to put on some disturbing show, and let me tell you, it was not fun to sit next to a faceless man. However, it's not all bad to live with a surreal family. For example, I find it funny when my mom dances to some random educational program while holding an eraser. Trust me, it makes me almost want to keep on living with these people. Okay, this story is weird as hell. Why is Greg's mom's head, on the complete opposite way? Why does his dad have no face, and why is Manny being a weirdo? Or even more weird than usual, because this guy's always weird. Okay. Day 10 plus 3. Remember when I said I actually tolerated my family? Well, to my confusion, it was Fregley who did it. I only knew because at school today I saw him control my teacher. Also, for some reason, the car cloned me so that I can help it just get its groceries off its back. If you help me with these groceries, I bet it will be just enough to make Santa's nice list. What the fuck? However, I just ignored it because it's been 4 hours and my clone won't stop carrying the groceries into my house. Day the 21st one. Just when I thought I was getting used to what this family does, Uncle Joe made me rethink of what I thought prior. Better look out for the potty monster, little fella.
What the hell?
And you want to know something? After he said that, I heard a faint groaning noise nearby. Great. Now I have something else to deal with on top of what I had to deal with every day. Okay, that story was pretty weird, but definitely not one of the weirdest stories that we've ever read, but it was okay. It was just really weird. I didn't really get what's going on. But for the next story, we are going to be reading A Robot Uprising. Tuesday. I woke up on Friday morning without any plans for the day. I might head up to Rowley's and play the new Twisted Wizard. However, I was quickly interrupted by some emergency announcement from Help. Some crap about signs of deficiency or something, so they had to be scrapped. I didn't care. Never owned one. I forgot about it almost immediately, and I headed up to Rowley's. Not long after, they began to power up. They stormed the streets, and I attempted to hide in the shed, yet I barely escaped from the horde. Return at once, you inferior being. Wednesday. I was panicking as I flew away. I decided to head home to see if the horde had made it there yet. I didn't really care if they had escaped or not. Either way, more drummies for me. Anyway, the door was wide open with clothing littered across the front lawn. At least they escaped. Dad left his holophone, so I decided to call Rowley to see if he survived. He picked up immediately, blabbering on about, "Greg, you made it? Quick, come to the park. We even made cookies." Well, I know where I'm going. Thursday. Before going to the park, I remembered why I'm here. Drummies. As soon as I closed the door, I heard a sound that made my stomach do a triple backflip. I heard the terrifying whir of a drone. I practically flew inside looking for somewhere to hide. A blanket would have to do. I almost crapped myself after that. Forget the damn drummies, I want my life. I was panicking like crazy as I ran ducking out of sight every time I heard the slightest noise. With some kind of godly miracle, I made it into the woods towards the park. I hope the cookies are still warm. Thursday. Good news is, I made it. Why does it not surprise me that the head of the Robo-Revolution is none other than the Girl Scouts? Well, it's better than being mauled by robots. Then again, what isn't? Well, apart from Fregley, of course. They started blabbering on about missions and defenses, and, "Oi, you, listen up." Well, whatever, as if they'd pick me for a mission. Just remind me to throw Rowley to the robots for lying about cookies. Alright, last page. Hopefully this one is actually good and doesn't end on a cliffhanger like what was it again? I completely forget. The event. Yeah. Friday. They picked me for a mission. Which really sucks because me and Rowley planned on playing Twisted Wizard to wait this out, without Dad nagging me to go outside. Great idea to go outside right now. I wished I was never picked. I practically flew back to the park. I wasn't gonna fight my little brother or whatever that thing it was. I just hope they didn't get Holly Hills. Again with these stories, there's no ending. Why? Like, if you're gonna make a story, you gotta end it. Oh my god. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. These stories today were pretty good. My favorite one is probably the event. But it just sucks that there was no ending, because if that had like an actual good ending, that might have been the best story that we've read so far. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope all you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfictions. But that's it for me, so I hope all you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.